Avi, we're here at the beautiful city of Nice, the TM Forum show once again, all about digital transformation, of course. Tell me a bit about what that means to you and to Infosys.
Thanks, Keith. So for us, telecommunication industry is going through massive transformation, and we are looking at three categories of telecommunication service provider. The one who are moving from being connectivity provider to digital service providers. Second category are those who are doing connectivity providing but wanting to do it much more effectively, seamlessly, and efficiently. And there is a third category that we are observing, which are, I would like to classify as disruptors. So various low orbit satellite companies which are going to apparently just create a complete biomass into our connectivity mast. So these three companies, the three categories are coming in, and we believe that the challenges that they have are pretty consistent, which are about that how they want to address the user paradigms, the customer paradigms, how do they want to address the services paradigm, so create new services, the conundrum around the operational efficiencies and network access, and of course around the business models and regulatory aspects. So these 4 or 5 key forces are driving them to do transformation, and it is pretty consistent to what market is also viewing. So for an example, Gartner has recently done a research, and they identified that 84% of their CEOs, telco CEOs, identified that their industry will look very different in 5 years' time. So as a consequence, we need to now start transforming, and therefore Infosys is doing a number of things to help telecommunication service providers to really take that path.
Well, tell me a bit about that. What specifically are you bringing to the party?
So in these 5 or 6 key common denominator, as I would like to call, is we are doing a number of things. So if you look at the digital journey of any telco, you will have 2 aspects. One aspect would be that how do you take the new part to the world, which means that new way of engagement, new way of launching new products and services which are much more digitally savvy. So there we are helping multiple communication service provider by engaging with number of products vendors and number of other third-party service providers and taking new services to them. But the second part, which in my humble view is as important part, is to simplify and create operational efficiencies to their existing state, and that also goes up to the organizational cultural change. So how to really transform their culture change and bring the operational efficiencies. So what Infosys is doing is that we've launched a people plus software paradigm, where we are bringing in open source nimble platform for our customers and giving them the power of intelligence, the artificial intelligence, the business analytics and machine learning. And we have number of examples where we are reducing the OPEX and increasing the efficiency and time to market for our operators. So this new aspect where we are working with partners like Huawei, and the existing part, which is we call it renewing that existing state, is something which differentiates us. And one more thing is that we are seeing that a lot of capabilities needs the API-fication, so that they can be exposed to the external world. So we have in TM Forum signed a manifesto, which is the Open API manifesto, and we are apparently the first system integrator signing that manifesto.
Now you mentioned Huawei, and you've recently signed a collaboration agreement with them. Tell me a bit about what you're expecting from that relationship.
So Huawei, as we all know, has been in this space, in telecommunication space for a long time, and Infosys had been doing telecommunications business for a number of years from the services aspects. So what we believe that given that these changes and the transformation which is so imminent, we need to go closer to these product vendors. And with changed approach to Huawei, where they are actually expanding their partner ecosystem, we believe this alliance and this relationship help us understand their product, understand their vision, and help us advise our customer much more effectively. Our customer look at us as an independent advisor, which can then walk them through the journeys of transformation and make the delivery and the implementation happen. We believe that if we understand Huawei products in advance, this is going to really help. And And by adding the two things together, it can actually create a multiplier effect. And some of the things that Huawei has shared with us so far, like all the cloud native approach that they have taken, the modularized approach to their BES ecosystem, and the agility that they want to bring into the overall system is pretty encouraging. So we are looking forward to this relationship and hope this can generate some value.
Well, it sounds like a marriage made in heaven. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Keith.